you have not been going well, right?
They have not, and I'm playing the most broken jungler. Help.
I don't think that is the most broken jungler.
No, who is?
I don't know. I haven't seen that in a single game in high elo. Actually, I saw her one game.
That's crazy. Oh.
Bro, because you just have a bunch of Diana players in this server who just like to cope. Griffin's making posts how you can build anything and win. Like yes, he's playing in fucking gold. Anyways, good full clear into gank. Eat a minion. That was bad. Besides that, good, thing's good.
That was an accident. I didn't mean to use that E.
Yeah. Do I have to flash? Better safe than sorry. I don't mind it. Looks like an overchase. I mean, no E, no flash, just go crab. Right.
Yeah.
Guy shows up. Q. E. Nice. Q. That's being fine. You don't mind this. You gotta kill your assist. Think again. If you didn't waste the minion, this would have been obviously way better. You probably would double kill and live, but it happens. Think this is not worth. This is really bad. Just full clear down. You want to be again. Tempo is really important. So you just want to be on Krugs immediately. If this crab means nothing to you, literally nothing. If anything, bot crab's still up. So the faster you clear downwards, then the faster you get bot crab. And then funny that this is actually good. So you see Sylas here. So now the jungle is over. Funny enough, like it's fucking GG already because both jungles full clear down. So you're literally just gonna do Krugs, Raptors, and you're gonna see what he does after this. If he go, his only camp that's up right now is Gromp. You have to understand. So this guy just opened to Scuttle, and now after he kills Scuttle, he has to cross country to Gromp. So what does it mean? Normally, if you guys are same clear, where you're on Krugs, he's on Gromp, you're on Raptors, he's on Wolves. You guys are just completely matched. Now it's gonna look like you're gonna be finishing Raptors, and he's gonna just start Gromp. So after Raptors, then you just run to his Raptors. And now he's forced to choose to skip Wolves to defend Raptors. And no matter what, it's a win-win. Because if he skips Wolves to defend Raptors, and you don't get his Raptors, you still win because he skipped a camp and you didn't. And if he doesn't defend his Raptors and he full clears down, well now you just take his Raptors for free. And then I ask you, what's worth more, a crab, level 1 crab, or a respawned Raptors? It's not even close, right? So just clear down. Does it make sense? Like this guy just completely fucked his game by doing this. And funny enough, instead of because what he did crab, and he was running to Gromp, and as he was running to Gromp, he's like, oh, my wolves are already up, so I guess I'll do wolves instead, right? But again, right now he's on wolves, you should be on Raptors right now. And then he's gonna go wolves to his Gromp, and then you're gonna go Raptors to his Raptors. And now he can't even, because he did wolves, now he can't even, before he had a chance to defend it, even he's on Gromp, he can't even, now he literally can't defend his Raptors. It's impossible, right?
Yeah, I thought he was just like going to his Raptors because I don't know.
But then
I figured his Raptors were up and he was just gonna go to that because he was right there on it.
two things. A, you should know Raptors aren't down because him showing up to this bot fight means he cleared downwards, right? So he can't start Raptors.
Yeah, but my wolves are up.
What are you talking about? They're not.
Like no, not right now. So after I get the scuttle crab, at that point, I'm like, dude, he just took the thing. He might have just went to the Raptors.
That aren't up.
Well, I guess they're not up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he killed Crab.
I guess I knew he was
He
almost. I
also
think I
killed
just
Crab right now. So unless he's sitting here for the next 25 seconds, right?
yeah.
But then here's the scenario B. Let's say you think Raptors are up. They're not, and you know they're not. But let's say they are, right? Or you don't know this. Then my logic, it still doesn't matter what you just said, because if you're still on Raptors right now instead of doing this, let's say he does Raptors right now. Let's say he's clearing up. Let's say he's doing Raptors, Krug like this. The way the timing works, when he's on Wolves, you're gonna be finished. You're gonna be on your Gromp, okay? And then when he goes to Gromp, you're gonna pull Dragon. So even then, if he's on Raptors right now, that means in 40 seconds from now, because he has to clear up, he's gonna be on his Gromp, and 40 seconds from now, you're gonna be on Dragon.
Yeah.
But only if you kill all these camps. Because if you don't kill these camps, in 40 seconds, we'll see where you are on Dragon. You're here right now, and now so you can't now it's impossible to be here on Dragon time because you decided to do the crab. See what I mean? So
Yeah.
so it's so small because like it's not yeah a lot of times people like think of blunders as like okay like yeah I died or I missed out on a gank blah blah blah. This is as simple as you decide to go for a crab instead of full clearing down, and that's your blunder. Because you have to understand if you just full clear down, you'd be here right now. You'd just finish your gromp, you'd be here right now. Sylas chases TF. This is winning 2v2. Boom. You're in this banana bush. Sylas ease in. He gets gold carded into Diana QE. He's dead. Boom. Sylas is dead. Now you pull dragon, and jungle's over. You know.
Mhm.
So something as small as skipping crab or not skipping crab can just completely fucking change the game. This guy just died to a dragon. This
Oh,
mo-
I didn't even know he died.
this motherfucker died
I
to
was
dragon. I
I
mean,
thought he ran away.
I mean,
Dude, I lost to this
you
guy.
see you see his dead body, bro. Look at him.
I I'm not very
Hmm.
observant.
Yeah.
I thought he ran. That's funny.
I guess he's not very observant either.
No.
But it is kind of the same thing. I'm glad you guys campus. It's literally the exact same picture. I'd rather you just full clear like red, Krugs, Raptors, because it's gonna be it's gonna be the exact same thing, right? Imagine you're on
Oh yeah, yeah.
you just finished red buff. Your Sal's just ganked again. Normally when you're on red buff, he's on blue, but now because he's going for this gank, he's going to be like 30 seconds slower. So normally again, it's gonna be this. He's gonna be like this. But now when you're finishing with your Raptors, he's gonna be just starting his Gromp. And now you can go for a gank bot, and he can't counter gank because he's going to be stuck on his top camps. So you're gonna have
Yeah.
free timer bot. So you get a guaranteed 2v3 bot gank, which you have really good gank potential with Lantern into Diana QE alt, right? Or if there's no gank, then you'll just get a free invade. So you're gonna have a guaranteed like I know you got advantage here, but you're gonna have a guaranteed bigger advantage if you just clear down and play high tempo. Okay. I mean, this guy just has an advantage. That's all. I'm not gonna game first. God bless. Flash over the wall. But I don't think it's very good. I mean, he has that advantage because I guess he got a kill and you didn't, and his item's cheaper. And here you see there you see your mid TF to ulti bot. So when you see TF ult bot mid, right? Um, then you're like, okay, well I can't do the scrubs because Ari's first, and here you press tab and you see Sansa better item. So instead of doing grubs, yeah, you just same thing. You just clear down. He does grubs. So you're gonna do red, wolves, blue, grump, take his bot camps, and then fucking stay in this bush, and then you could just you could just dive their bot in again, right? The AD carry has no Leona now. So how is this guy not getting 3v1 do by my Diana, Thresh, and Saya? The solution. Tell me how this guy lives right now. If you're just here right now. E-ulting. 3v1. Right? He's not living. He's dead. But it's the same thing as before. Just need to clear down and recognize are we stronger, weaker? Okay, he has a better item. That means we're weaker. Okay, I'm not gonna fight. You know. It's also one of the things. Same as last season. Once you get the first objective, you don't really want. The feats of strength are out of the game now, so it's even more reason not to geek about the second objective. Like I got dragon. This guy want grubs, bro. He could have it. Like it's chill.
What about when you're versus like a strong like split pusher?
I mean, you are. It's Nasus, but I'm just saying. I mean, the point still stands. He has proto belt and mid advantage. They could have fucking Jax, Fiora, and Nasus on their team. This 3v3 is not winning. Oh, sorry, it's not. Sorry, this 3v2 is not winning. So
Right. So
you're
you don't think that it's like worth the risk to sneak like one or two if it's like you're versus like a Fiora
no.
or Nasus or something?
If you have no alternative play, sure. But when we have a good alternative play, which here we do, it's dive bot, get bot camps, then no, it's not. So
Okay.
yeah, it's just there's too much goal. I don't care about Fiora getting a grub when I'm up 3 levels and their AD carry is 0-5, right? Fight's messy. It worked out. I think my biggest thing mechanically for this fight is just alt and then Q. Like here instead of this Q, when you see both like E styles eating into you, just auto attack. Here you just alt, and now your Q is gonna be guaranteed because they're both knocked up, right? And you'll get a double Q, and then you'll get an E. So I think just ult and then Q. It's been secure, but it's just a guaranteed way to play it, right? Because here it says Sylas flashing out, he'd be dead right now, and then you kill Leona here, and now this would have been a 2 for 0, right? Um,
Yeah.
so I think just ult and then Q. Mm. So technically, this. So did you see? Did you hear my rant about last session? How I was saying how the game's way more faster paced, so there's way more shit going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so because of that, in the new season, I'm way. I mean, I always did it before, but now I think giving up on plays is way better and should be way more normalized, right? Like what I mean by that is like because there's almost always a counterplay because of how fast the game is. If this play goes wrong, I am completely down to instantly wave the white flag and do something else. So normally it's like, okay, Thresh died. Like last season, maybe we could, maybe we could 3v4 outplay. Like I'm pretty strong on Den. I have my item. I have Sorix. Like Ari's half HP. Like I get the idea. Right now, nowadays, support dies. I see 4v3. I think, okay, fuck this shit. You use on the dragon. You can have the dragon. I'm gonna do Gromp. I'm gonna do Wolves. I'm gonna go for a trade play. I'm
Yeah.
way more emphasized to um just not int, and I know eventually I'll have a better option presented to me. Okay, because here I think
Mhm.
let me put it this way: game's 8-7. Thresh dies. Like, okay, now we're only down 2 kills. They're gonna get this dragon. We're just gonna be even. We got one dragon. They got one dragon. We got 2 grubs. They got 1 grub. Scores 9-7. The game is completely dead even, right? And if we all die, me, you, TF, now the game is no longer dead even. We go from dead even to okay, now we are slightly losing, right? So
Yeah.
I think, okay, give the dragon, give thresh kill, fuck it, who cares? Gromp, Wolves, Scuttle, maybe it's Gromp, base, you'll have 1,000 gold by then, you're level 9, and then we'll play the map again. And then we'll figure out what next play to do, you know?
Mhm.
Anyway, with how much, like, fighting happens now, and how, again, fast-paced the game feels, uh, and it's, back to the tempo, this Sylas needs to hit this dragon for the next 30 seconds, and then he'll recall, right? So if you just do Gromp Wolves, you're gonna recall like 15 seconds before he recalls, and then you're gonna be in the map 15 seconds faster. And now, if there's a top fight or a mid fight or a bot fight, you'll guarantee be there first because you based first, right? So you will get your lick back in the future, you know. So even if you don't see that right now, that's why I talk about these central zones. Because a lot of times before, people will only go for a trade line if they can see a very obvious trade line. Even I can't see a very obvious trade line. What the fuck are we trading for? There's no top objective up, top's dead. Who knows what these camps are up? There is no very obvious trade line. And before, people only go for trades if it's really obvious. Oh, okay, I lose dragon, I get grubs. Very easy trade. Now, it's way more common, I think, to just give up on plays, make sure to base first, open through mid or a central zone, right? And then 40 seconds from now, then a trade will be easier to spot. It'll be more apparent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Um, so I think even if you can't see a direct trade option, if you know this fight is guaranteed losing, don't just take the loss. Just play to base first and be on the map first with full HP, all your money spent, blah blah blah, and then I guarantee you a new trade opportunity will pop up. Okay? Because
Yeah.
it's just
Um.
deciding to int in 4v3 is obviously not the way to go.
So like before this fight, like what about whenever I
Yeah, let's see.
started the dragon?
Okay.
I kind of knew that like this game that there would be like Sylas with the TF ult, there's an Ari. I kind of knew that they could like move fast, but we
Uh,
also have a TF, so we can also move fast.
yeah.
Unfortunately, our TF ult was like so much later than their TF ult.
Yeah, yeah. Me,
Was it just like bad to start it?
nah, I mean, look, even I didn't think about Sylas taking TFL because here I was like, oh, it's fine because like Sylas isn't here yet, you know. But then, so it's still 3v3. But then Sylas took TFL. Even I forget like how fucking often of a interaction is that, right? Um, so it happens. I think the Dragon Pool made sense. It looks like their TF was, I mean, our TF wasn't thinking about the pool at all either. So I don't know. Loki, I don't like using the word unlucky. Unfortunate, kind of unfortunate. If anything here, you could be looking to turn on Lucian faster. Um, but he's playing pretty respectable, so it's kind of hard. So I don't know. I think I think the pull is fine. It just happened to be this way. And then
Just ditch
I think
faster.
Thresh could have like if Thresh kind of walked back in, if Thresh just is fully running out here, and you guys all live, then TF will be here, and then we can fight. You know, I just think that
Yeah.
the TF, if you know if you guys walked out faster, or I mean Thresh specifically walked out faster, this still would be completely playable. You know.
Yeah.
So I think the pull is fine. Thresh just needed to react faster. But again, all of us dying. Because the way it works is actually a perfect example. So before, imagine you didn't die, Wolf's Gromp already dead, and you're already like here right now, right on Crab, right?
Yeah.
And now look, top's fighting.
Wait, so right here, if this like if all of my camps are up right now,
Mm-hmm.
would you
Full clear up, Gromp Wolves
then
towards Herald.
okay. Okay, so I guess I am confused then about what you were saying about going to like the central zone if like cuz normally you would go to like
Well,
your
well,
Gromp.
that's if the map's.
So,
It's to be more specific, it's when the map's active. Right now, the map is dead. Mid's dead. My AD carry's
oh,
dead.
okay.
Everyone's like, there's nothing to. There is no potential pivot point. Like there's no. You pivot towards an act and like an active fight. Like, oh, I'm on wolves, but bot's fighting, so I'll go wolves to bot, right? Um, but there, TF's dead. Zaya's dead. This map's completely dead in a dead state. The map's dead state, then you'll just play full clear, right? But my point was that's why I said if we didn't all die here, right? And then we do like Grump
Uh-huh.
Wolves, then we base, then map will be, these guys won't be dead, they'll be on the map, and then we open to mid because then we could pivot to wherever, right? But right now the map's just dead. So the map's dead, we just go back to like AFK full clear mentality. Make sense?
Yeah.
But I was
If I
saying
do it
here,
wrong, I guess you'll let me know in the next review.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a good trade, get a kill, bot kill, but tower. Because you see how quick games fall apart? Literally 5 minutes ago, the game was 7-7, 11 minutes, and now it is 17 minutes. It's 18-8, right? Went from 7
Yeah.
7 down to 10 kills now. So in 5 minutes, the entire game can flip. That's why it's so. I mean, obviously important to avoid these deaths and then be pretty active on the map. Um, I think your trade play was good here. Once we're in the position, the game just kind of fell on its head.
Yeah, it really felt like it was over from that dragon play,
Yeah,
which
I agree. That's how it feels.
it's crazy 'cause I feel like last season it didn't feel like as like snowbally as
Yeah,
this one.
with plates, if people die, they just lose way too much gold in their lanes.
And then also like getting back on the map fast. I feel like if somebody's fed, they're at every fight.
Mhm. Yeah.
And that it's like so it's I don't know. You're not the one ahead.
Yeah, I mean the game's just evolved. We're just like perma fighting, trying to get back. Not really much macro to talk about.
Yeah.
I do think your top kind of fell over this game, but I do think that dragon sequence is pretty big because if you notice here, I was gonna say before you asked the question was here. If we did Gromp here and now we're on wolves, now we based, you'd be here you'd be like in this area the exact same time, right? Here if your camps are down here, you just open the crab, correct? So now you should be on crab right now because your bot camps would be dead because you would have killed them instead of dying. And now if you notice right now, top's fighting, right? Because you see Renekton's full HP.
Yeah.
He eats in, lower, lower, lower. Imagine a crab right now. You just go crab. Your ult's up because you didn't use it here, and now you boom. You just ult this Nasus. He dies, right? And
Yeah.
top's still close. Like it's two. Not what. Look, Nasus 2-1. Renekton's 2-3. So they're actually still completely even. Level 11, level 11. Look, their CS look, their CS is the exact same. Whoever gets this next kill top, like the lane switch. Renekton gets it. Renekton starts snowballing. If Nasus gets it, Nasus starts snowballing. And looks like Nasus Renekton barely lost it, right? And if he ping him, I'm going to assume Nasus literally like 1 HP. But again, if we didn't die in Dragon and these camps were already dead, we would have had this. Even how I said that at the time you don't see the trade, but if you are active on the map, it will appear. This is the perfect example of if you just didn't die and you were active on the map, you would have had that trade option. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if you,
Mhm.
so I this season is more complicated in the sense of before you have to see the trade line before playing for it, and now you have to kind of like just you won't see it, but if you're active on the map, you'll still take advantage of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because also these soul like when you people laners get solo killed again, it's way worse than before because the plates they're losing is just so many. Sorry, I went back too far back. But maybe at this point, it kind of feels over. It kind of it's surprising, but it really is that dragon sequence just dying and losing our map opportunity. And there's also there's the earlier points too, but they weren't that big. But yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, you also do have like a 0-5 mid laner, so it wasn't just off the dragon. Sometimes you do have lanes that just lose. But I don't know. Unfortunate VOD. Any questions here? I do think if you have ulted earlier the dragon, it could have went well, but yeah, shouldn't fight this girl. Even though it
Oh.
actually kind of worked out, I think also it ended up being 1-for-1, which is not 1-for-1. But then you lose your flash and ult, so now like no flash and ult to force plays, and so I think the grub fight was not very good. The dragon fight ended up being bad. Obviously some mechanics you could have killed Sylas here as well, right? So there's a bunch of small stuff really. Yeah, any questions?
Yeah, so actually this